So this homie goes, I literally cannot watch DBZ subbed. Goku's voice equals nails on a chalkboard. Nah, watching DBZ subbed is crazy. Watching DBZ sub is crazy. Howdy, I'm Palpers, and we're reacting to unpopular anime opinions on Reddit. All right, let's just hop straight into this. So this person, Makukis, goes, I prefer the York New City and Greed Island arcs over the Chimera. Listen, bro. I haven't watched Chimera. I know it's a running joke at this point. It's a running joke at this point. But hear me out. Hear me out. York New City and Greed Island are peak Hunter x Hunter. Bro, I mean, listen. I have not watched Chimera or Chimera, or however you want to pronounce it. I have not watched it yet. I feel like people mutually agree that York New City is a really good arc, but people sleep on Greed Island. Sleep on it. I mean, if you haven't watched Hunter x Hunter, what are you doing? Watch Hunter x Hunter, and don't be like me slacking for the past 3 years to finish an arc of anime. This person also says filler arcs aren't always bad. Some can be enjoyable or have great stories on their own. Zanpakuto, Rebellion, and Bleach. I'm gonna be honest, they're spitting here. They're honestly spitting, because I think there was an arc in One Piece. I don't know what episode it was, but I remember it being right after Skypiea. I think it's called 7 Gate. I don't know what it's called. That junk was good. That junk was good. I enjoyed it. Very funny. It gave us one of the most iconic scenes in One Piece with the.
It was nothing.
Bro, if you watch One Piece, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But filler arcs can be good. Filler arcs can be good. Hayoko was really boring, and the mysteries were really disappointing. He's spitting. Hayoko was a snoozer. A snoozer. I'm gonna be honest. That's one of those animes that, like, you would think I would like, right? Like, that's one of those shows where the MC's good. The characters are, you know, pretty decent. The art style's amazing, but the show just doesn't hold up. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Oreki was the only person in that show where I'm like, okay, this is really good. This is really... The main girl was annoying most of the time. I'm not gonna hold you, she was annoying. But Hayoko was just boring, bro. Chow says, recent popular anime can get away with stories and characters with zero substance by studios flexing their budget in the animation. I'm not gonna give you examples, but you can probably guess what animes I'm talking about. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna keep it 100% with here. People who say this, people who genuinely say this, don't know what they're talking about. And ready? Hear me out. Because I can guarantee you, he's talking about Demon Slayer and he's talking about Jujutsu Kaisen. For I'm gonna be honest, the first season of Demon Slayer wasn't even good. It wasn't even good. It was okay. It was okay, a bare minimum. Then Mugen Train came around. Then Entertainment District came around. It was good. It was literally good. The animation is like literally a cherry on top. I'm gonna be honest. If your anime is really good, but it's freaking stick figure drawings, freaking the frame skip, the mouths don't match up with the... That's garbage. I'm sorry, it's garbage. It's not good. It's not good. Oh, but the story... I don't care how good your storytelling is. If it isn't visually appeasing to me, if I cannot sit there and I can't even bear with what I'm watching, how is that good to you? You're just trying to be different. You're just trying to be different. People who say animation, people who say, oh, it gets carried by animation, don't know what they're talking about. They literally don't. Because Violet Evergarden, amazing animation, some of the best I've ever seen. Violet Evergarden, that thing had me snoozing. See, that's my unpopular opinion. Violet Evergarden was a snoozer, right? But that has one of the best animations I've ever seen. But clearly, it should get kicked by the animation, right? I should have liked it, right? I should have liked it. But how come I didn't? How come I didn't? Exactly, because it wasn't good. It wasn't good. If the show simply isn't good, then it isn't good. This is from a deleted user, but an anime not faithfully adapting the source material isn't a bad thing. If I wanted something exactly like the manga, I'd just read the manga. He's spitting. He is spitting. Most of the time, it doesn't come out as good. Like, for example, I read webtoons, and I'm like a big webtoon fanatic. I was reading God of High School, and the anime butchered it. And I'm never the type of person to be like, oh, read the webtoon or read the manga. I'm never those type of people. But the way they rushed it was insane. They missed crucial points of like the plot. They missed crucial development points for freaking for the characters. So I can see how like manga fans will get irritated by this. But for example, FMA the original, it deviated from like, you know, what it was. And obviously FMAB supposedly is better. I never watched FMAB, but FMA the original deviated from what the manga was because I think it wasn't finished at the time, but it deviated from it. And it wasn't bad. I'm gonna be honest, the ending wasn't as good and it wasn't really that crazy, but it wasn't a bad watch. Like, I genuinely enjoyed watching FMA, you know? So people who automatically say that, ugh, they changed too much, like it's not... Bro, get over yourself. Get over yourself. But what do you guys think about this one? Because this one is actually a pretty hot take. This one's a pretty hot take. So Max Julie goes, wish all the characters in Naruto that died stayed dead. Not because I dislike them, just it takes the high stakes away in the fights if they can be brought back because of some BS. and this guy responds, and DBZ. I'm gonna be honest, so my take on this, I didn't really watch Naruto like that, but I can kind of like, you know, respond to the whole like if you're dead, stay dead. I agree. I agree. If someone can be resurrected with freaking Rene Rebirth, or just get wished back with the Dragon Balls, or someone just out of nowhere just resurrects them with their power, it literally takes the stakes away from like the anime. This is something that I love about JoJo's in particular, is that when a character is, you know, killed, they're dead. They're literally dead. There's no Rene Rebirth. There's no Dragon Ball to wish you back. There's no stand that can make you come back to life. And that's what I love about animes like that. That when a character dies, that impacts the story. It literally impacts the story. And same with AOT. When a character is dead, they are dead. They are dead. The only circumstance where a homie was dead and then came back was literally Eren in season 1, but he was never dead to begin with. I'm gonna be honest, I personally think that is horrible writing. If your characters can just come back, it just ruins the stake of death. And death is one of those things, and when it comes to storytelling and writing, that it like never loses its oomph unless you make it lose its oomph. Like if I can just wish for somebody to come back alive, that literally takes away all the substance from their death to begin with. Their sacrifice. So me personally, I completely agree. I think everyone can agree here that if a character dies, they should stay dead. Beanie Tuesday goes, I'm gonna say it, I think One Piece is overrated. How do you feel about this one, guys? How do you feel about this one? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. The thing about One Piece, I love One Piece. I can watch it. I can watch the fillers. I can watch the horrible pacing of One Piece. Also, if you're wondering, by the way, Palpers, why do you have a hat on top of your hat? And you probably already typed it in the comments. You probably already typed it. How about you mind your business? How about that one? But anyway, the thing about One Piece, right? I think, ready? I can, like I said, I can sit through the filler, all that. I can sit through that. I don't mind it. But the thing is, One Piece fans blind themselves to think that there is nothing inherently wrong with One Piece. They think One Piece is amazing and that everything that Oda does is just peak. It's literally just peak, which I'm here to tell you it's not. Look. So this guy responds to him. The excruciating long show with bizarre art style and character design that drags a 3-minute piece of concept for 25 minutes through constant repetitions and rewinds after an ad-long recap that starts in the middle of the previous episode and repeating gifs of the same scene to fill time. That's overrated? You're serious? All right, so this homie goes, Demon Slayer's episode 19 is one of the worst episodes of that season. I liked Demon Slayer as a whole. It's just another typical and cliche flashback A-pull type of episode in shonen, with heavy usage of SFX, visual effect, and camera tricks to fool people to cover the fact that it doesn't really contain much animation, let alone best animation it was known for. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I really didn't like Demon Slayer Season 1. That was probably one of the only highlights that I liked of Demon Slayer, so I completely disagree with this dude. I think he's bugging. He literally just said, with heavy usage of SFX, visual effects, and camera tricks to fool people to cover the fact that it doesn't contain much animation. Isn't that what animation is? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't that what animation like implies? Isn't that what animation is? The camera tricks, the visual effects, the SFX. Isn't that what animation is? Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging, but I think this dude is tripping, bro. And it definitely deserves best animation for that. It definitely did. So Chemical Ad goes, Sword Art Online is overhated, and every new season is better than the previous one. Okay, this is my take on this, right? So, Sword Art Online, right? The first 12 episodes of Sword Art Online were amazing. It was an amazing new concept. I've never seen anything like it. It was the first anime I ever watched, right? So, I liked it. Then, after, like, episode 12, I was like, what's going on here? But then Season 2 came out, which was, I believe, Gun Gale, right? So, Gun Gale came out. I'm gonna be honest, I loved Gun Gale. I love the plot. I think it was really good. It was a really good twist on the SAO series. Then I don't know what the third season was, but I remember, but all I know is that Alicization came out, and supposedly Alicization is amazing. That junk, people say that junk is peak SAO. I'm gonna be honest, I dropped it. I don't really rock with SAO like that. SAO really isn't my, you know, cup of tea, because I mean it was my first anime, but it really didn't like hit home for me. But so Paul, I'm gonna be honest, I think SAO, the first 12 episodes were some of the best SAO, and I loved Gun Gale. I didn't really like Zeke Yeager. He was sort of annoying to me. Levi all day, Levi all day. Curious Chicano goes, most younger weebs lack media literacy. and have no attention span. Instant gratification is a problem. Maybe they'll benefit from learning about film school, film history, theory, criticism, etc. from actual cinephiles and not cinema sins. Listen, bro, listen. I agree with some of your takes, right? So the first thing you said, most younger weebs lack media literacy. This is a broad assumption, by the way. I'm gonna get into that because me and you both know you're wrong with that. But the attention span thing, you're correct with. I'm gonna be honest, with shorter content like TikTok and freaking new gen animes having a fight or like having a main thing every single episode, I'm gonna be honest, like, you're spitting. Because the thing is, a lot of people, and especially now, don't have a good attention span because of TikTok, IG Reels, YouTube Shorts. If you watch like newer YouTubers, like if you watch their content, it's very like this. Like for example, take Mr. Beast, the Mr. Beast effect. Do you not see how fast-paced his videos are? He has like freaking 20 cuts in the first 10 seconds. Who does that? Who does that, right? So because it's to keep your attention. If you look at the kids shows nowadays, like Coco Melon, watch that junk. Look at all them colors in your face, all them cuts, all the music blasting. You watch these things, our attention span has been driven into the ground. So I agree with that. But this man said will benefit from learning about film school. You gotta understand, the times have changed. The times have changed. Attention spans have changed. People have changed. So there's no need to belittle people like this. Like this is crazy. This is crazy. I agree with the attention span thing because that's literally a fact. But the things like, oh, you should learn from the real cinephiles. Okay. AOT has very weak characters. Listen, I'm not even a big fan of Aaron, right? I'm not even a big fan of Aaron, but Aaron's a good character, right? His development from season 1 through 3 to 4 was very good, right? You have Erwin, Levi, Armin. Catch my drift? You have these literal characters that I believe are S tier anime characters, and this is my opinion, by the way. But for you to say they have very weak characters is insane to me. Like, how can you look at somebody like Erwin, like Aaron? You can say Levi. I mean, Levi's just a personal preference. I don't even put Levi in there, but Armin. How can you look at these characters and be like, yeah, they're weak, no depth, nothing to them? Like, come on, bro. So this homie goes, I literally cannot watch DBZ subbed. Goku's voice equals nails on a chalkboard. Nah, watching DBZ subbed is crazy. Watching DBZ sub is crazy. Cult Reader goes, Spy X Family is boring, you're wrong, and Rising of Shield Hero is awful. Never watched that. I don't watch isekais. Got me messed up. Got me all types of messed up. Captain iPad goes, One Piece fans are most universally kids. Were kids when they got into it. Or like anything they watch, it's the lowest common denominator. That's why am I laughing? I got a One Piece. What am I laughing for? You're easy to please. That's what he's saying. You're easy to please. And that's insane to me. That's insane to me. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop your anime opinions down below. And anyway, I'm out. Deuce.